Are you looking for an amazing game that is about to get released on Kickstarter? Search no more. I have the perfect game for you. Let me introduce you to Forgotten Fight. That game is not just a regular deck building card game. You have also a deck that keeps track of the HP and the speed of each of your character. That game is really simple, and at the same time, it's giving you a lot of customization. You have to create a team of 3 heroes. There's 18 classes available, but in the core box, we're only gonna give 8 because it's gonna reduce the cost for the people to buy to see if they like the game. If they like it, then you can get more. You're gonna have to decide your team of 3 different heroes. Also, you're gonna have to decide what kind of gear you're gonna give them. You can either fight with a sword, an axe, a bow, a staff. There's 11 different kind of weapon, and each weapon has its own advantage and disadvantage, so you have to choose carefully. There's also artifact that is coming in with each character. You can choose any artifact from any deck, there's no problem with that. Each artifact gives some kind of flavor to your heroes. You can choose an artifact that's gonna boost your power, or you can choose an artifact that will negate the magical barrier of your enemy. You can just choose a plain artifact that will increase your fighter magic. There is 17 different kind of artifacts so far in the core box, and you can only choose 2 on each hero. So you only can equip 6 at the time, but each artifact comes multiple times. So even if you like a power ring, you could put the power ring on your warrior, your thief, your samurai, any character, it's fine. So the story of the game is really simple. It's that demon on the box is about to be freed. He was enslaved 999 years ago, and he's about to get released. He was vanquished by a team of 3 heroes, and because like it's such a long time, that story become a legend, and mostly everyone know the legend, but not like what is behind it. So nobody remember what 3 hero was able to beat the demon, because the demon is in another plane. So we only have 3 magic amulet to enter that plane, so only 3 heroes can go at a time. So right now, every noble fight in the arena to prove that they know what is the best combo of hero. So that's the goal of the game. The game is you have to look at the card and try to know what will be the best combo that will beat any other combo. There's a lot of option, and so you have to prove. Maybe you will choose something that is really regular, like a priest, a sorcerer, and a warrior. So you have your tank, your DPS, and your heal. But maybe you're gonna choose to go something more aggressive and just go with 2 DPS and 1 heal. And when I'm saying like a tank, like the warrior doesn't need to be as a tank, because like I say, you choose your equipment and you're gonna be able to choose your card as well. So if you want your warrior to be more like offensive warrior, you can give him a 2-handed sword with a ring of power and a piercing ring to be able to pierce your enemy defense. If you want something a little bit more defensive, you can trade your combat skill card for a more defensive card and use like a taunting horn, a shield, and a sword or an axe or a mace, whatever you prefer, because like I say, each weapon is really different. So for now, let's go see. I'm gonna show you what is inside the box. So the box is not the official one. We're gonna resize the box, because the box is a little bit too big right now, and there's a few things that we still need to do. As an example, the rule book is still only just like done in a Word document. There's no image or anything, so that one will be of course color with a picture and everything to explain. Also what you have in that, but me in that box I have everything. I also print the others, the expansion, so I have the 18 class. So let me show you what you have in the core box. The whole game includes 18 different decks. That is, each deck is represented by a class. For some financial reason, those boxes gonna be separated in 2 for a core box and an expansion. Main reason behind that is we don't want to sell a card game for over $100. So by keeping it like that, we're gonna be able to lower the price by a lot. And when you play, technically, if you play alone, you only need 3 decks. So by giving 8 different characters, that should be enough. What's inside the box, what you're gonna get? You're gonna get 8 board. All those boards are magnetic, because that game can play to 2 to 8 player. It's been maximized for 2 player only, but we create some version that you can play up to 8 person. Also, what's gonna be inside the box, you're gonna have some dice. Right now, those dice are not the real dice of the game. We're gonna get special custom dice done by our factory, and we're gonna go from there. But in the meantime, it's gonna work as fine. We have 8 card holder, 1 for each class. You have a lot of magnetic pieces. Those one also is plastic, so it's not the final pieces. What the advantage of this is, when you play the game and you keep track of the board, everything will stay in place. So that's one nice advantage. You also have 2 different decks, one deck for the artifact and one deck for the weapon. Plus also you have the turn token.